Okay, going live once again. Apologies to everyone. This is the first time on our business page, and I'm going to be doing an audience with Kev Field. He's one of our top trainers with Tri Coaching Partnership. I've got hello, good evening to you, Sarah. I'm still waiting for Kev to join this Facebook Live. Kev Field is watching. That's good. So, to this audience with Kev Field, which would be really very useful. Kev.
Evening, Graham.
Where have you been?
Well,
yeah, that would be another story.
We haven't got that long, Graham.
No, we haven't got that long. Okay, you weren't on a Neil Whiteman tour, were you?
I'd be at least another 2 hours.
Okay. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Dan. Okay, we've got an audience of 10 already, Kev, so I'm really quite impressed with that. So listen, guys, I'm not going to be saying hello to everyone on this one. If you've got some questions, I'll try to jot them down and I'll ask Kev those questions at the end. But I'm going to do an interview with Kev, just really about his journey with Tri Coaching Partnership, but probably before then, where he was as an ADI before he heard of Tri Coaching Partnership. So, Kev, let's give it a go. Before you even heard of Tri Coaching Partnership, what were you up to?
I was an ADI giving driving lessons, and basically going through the motions of just delivering driver lessons, driver training lessons. I did a fleet course, passed that, which was fine. But then it started to get me to think, why can't we teach learner drivers the same way as we teach fleet drivers? There's got to be something missing. I've always had the thought, well, I don't just want to be another ADI. I want to be someone that's forward thinking. But at the same time, you know, what is there out there that's going to be able to help me improve me and my lessons?
Okay. So, you know, where was your confidence levels back then?
Oh, you would never see me doing something like this, Graham. It was confidence, not so much. I'm quite a confident person, but to do stuff like this, or even to do anything else, you know, it takes quite a bit of willpower for me to do stuff. So now I've sort of like learned through what I do and how I do it, how to improve me.
Okay. Tell me how were you feeling when you discovered Tri Coaching Partnership and the BTEC 4, and how you were feeling when you booked the course?
Well, I've done my research like most people do, you know, to see what's out there. At the time, the Tri Coaching was probably the best coaching course out there. So I decided to sign up for it.
You mean it's still not?
It's gone past that, Graham.
Okay, yes, of course, yes.
See? But I really wanted to sort of like improve me. There was so much to do with coaching that I wasn't sure of, but knew it could help me.
Okay.
But I wasn't sure how it could help me. I just wanted to improve those driving lessons at that point. That's what I wanted.
Okay. So that's all you wanted back then, was just to improve your driving lessons. So what happened when you started the BTEC 4?
The first thing is you find out about yourself, you know, and this is where it's really, really started for me, is you find out what you are like as a person, the way you are, and how that then affects the way you deliver driving lessons. Because, you know, before you was doing a very structured course, you would do this, then you would do this, and then the next stage would be this. Now what you're finding is you're putting more of the learners involved in their lessons. They're more engaged, so that they are really in control of their learning. And for that, that's completely different. And also it makes your driving lessons more interesting. You know, you do just tend to make sure that learning's taking place, but it's at a pace that suits the learner. Some people are slower than others, as we all know. So
Yeah.
it's really definitely opened my eyes to almost teaching, really, rather than the coaching side of things.
Okay. So, I mean, there must be a contrast between, you know, where are you? How could you like explain where you are now to where you were? What's the fundamental differences? I know these questions can be quite challenging, but what are the fundamental differences, Kev?
The first thing is a lot of people, I mean, like, you know, I had a high pass rate. I was, you know, the business was okay. You know, it was doing well.
Yeah.
But there's always something missing for me. And what I've learned is that learning starts with yourself, and then you move it forward. And it's very hard to sort of like say, oh, this is what you would get out of it, because it's going to be very personal to yourself. But I treat it as a journey, and it's ongoing. It doesn't stop. You know, from the BTEC 4 and what we've done, it's just continued and continued and continued.
Okay, so I mean, you completed your BTEC 4 journey. You know, that took a while, doesn't it? That takes like 9 to 12 months to do. What sort of challenges did you come across along the way, and what sort of rewards did you get from those challenges?
The first challenge for me was the assignments. You know, I hear that a lot now when I'm delivering the BTEC 4, but people are worried about the assignments. And for me personally, I hadn't written anything since I was at school. So for me to actually write stuff,
I know
not
you
even a
delivered
letter.
them. Sorry, yeah.
I delivered them, but didn't actually write them.
Yeah.
But for me, it was, you know, my first assignment. You know, it's clear as bell. It's really simple. It was 4 pages of A4 paper that I was really pleased with. That, you know, I thought I was great when I'd done that. What I also noticed was the support you get, because Sue sent it back to me. She said, Kev, that's really good, but you haven't answered the question.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's really good, but at the same time, it made me think about what I was actually doing.
Yeah,
and
start the answer with the question is a really good technique.
Yeah, you know, I would read the question and then just put down what I thought. You know, I didn't actually read the question. But now it's taught me to, okay, what is actually being said? What do you have to do? What are people looking for? And then from that point, you can then move forward. So that's what I've learned a lot of from completing the BTEC 4. Plus also as well, you know, different techniques and different ways to learn. You know, I would never have got out of the car before, because all my teaching tools are in the car.
Yeah.
So, you know, you get out the car, you have a look at things, and just to give someone a go. If they say, look, can I just have a go at this? Why not? You know, my job is to keep everything safe. I've made sure that's happened.
Yeah.
But then for them to actually experience something like that, you know, see them actually achieve things on their own is so empowering to me. So it's good.
And of course, you know, from the BTEC 4, obviously you've done our trainer course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which has got you started into teaching people to become ADIs. How's that opened your eyes to training people just by doing the trainer course and teaching people to become driving instructors?
Well, you'll probably say the same thing, but if you look back to when you was trained to be a driving instructor, you did part 1, you did part 2, and then you did part 3. Well, to me, it always seemed a little bit imbalanced, and I couldn't quite work out why. But it's not until you've done the ticket course and you start delivering it that you actually look at things and think, well, it's all interlinked, so why not do it all together?
Yeah.
You know, the theories behind what you do, the actual driving and commentary driving is all part of giving instructions. You know, what can you...
God, sorry to interrupt. I was going to say, how does that compare again to, you know, that traditional way? How do you feel that the PDIs that you're developing are getting a new improved service because of the switch to a coaching and client-centered learning style?
I think they're more engaged, you know, and they can see the progress they're making, even if it's just talk me through turning left, you know, if that's what they wanted to do, and they can actually see where they've actually got to progress and where they need their learning to be.
Yeah,
it's a very structured course, but it's very easy for them to actually see how they're progressing by just following the course, and obviously all the videos and the support they're getting. It's compared to the old way, you had to do the theory first. You wasn't allowed to do part 2 first, you know, because theory is theory, and driving's driving, and instructing's instructing. But they're interlinked. You know, the links between them are so clear. But at the time when, if you do it the old traditional way, it's not.
Right, I'm going to ask you a leading question now. How has the BTEC 4 improved your training in training people to become from, you know, PDIs to ADIs? What has the BTEC 4 actually done for you to be able to deliver that?
Confidence.
Okay,
you know, that's for me, for the biggest thing is the confidence you're getting from the BTEC 4. Like I said, you're looking at yourself and you're just growing in confidence, because you can see that you're adapting your coaching skills that you learn. You've got your 5 coaching skills that you tend to use all the time. And the more that you reflect back on those coaching skills and what you could have done better, or improve, and what would you do to actually, you know, become or improve the situation in a different way that has a better result.
Okay, so you did the BTEC 4, you did the trainer.
Yeah.
You've become one of our trainers.
Yeah.
And from becoming one of our trainers, tell us what that's enabled you to be able to do more of since becoming one of our trainers.
It's become, for me personally, I've expanded my business.
Okay.
You know, I've gone on to another step, which is, you know, people now see me as me. They don't see me as a trainer.
Okay.
They see me as me. They come to see me, which is good. You know,
yeah.
I'm seeing Kev next week and that sort of stuff. So that's nice. But it's also enabled me to sort of like help others see what is possible because of where I've come from, what I've done, and the journey that I'm taking. But it never stops, and they can also see me carrying on progressing, which is nice.
Okay, that's good. So, sorry, I've got a little bit distracted because I get messages coming up on the other screen while I'm talking to you. So, apologies while I got a bit distracted there.
Hopefully, they're not.
Well, I'll tell you what it was, Kev. It was drivermetrics.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. So, Sammy Taylor's loving the BTEC 4. I'll tell you what, if anyone's loving this video, could you share it for us so we can get out to a wider audience? That would be really nice. That would be really, really good. But yeah, tell us, because, you know, you've now got, you can tell us a bit about Confident Drivers in a moment, but you do quite a lot for fleet work for us, don't you? Tell us about what you've been doing with drivermetrics on our behalf.
Well, drivermetrics, as people might know or might not know, is Dr. Lisa Dawn, who she's based at Kev Field University and only uses the tri-coaching trainers, which gives us, you know, fantastic respect from her as well. But it also enables us, you know, I deliver workshops now to go into companies, have 12, 16 people sometimes around a table and delivering workshops on driver behaviour. So we're not just looking at the skills of driving, we're actually delving deeper now.
Did you ever envisage this happening when you started your BTEC 4 journey?
Graham, you would never even see me doing a Facebook post, let alone delivering workshops to 12, 16 people. And those 16 people are not just people like myself, lorry drivers or something like that. They're chief execs of massive companies.
Yeah, you.
And you,
Oh, sorry, I'm not allowed to swear. You went out to Tesla, didn't you? Yeah.
oh, that's,
The
yeah,
all singing and all dancing one. Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty good. Scary, but pretty good.
Yeah.
Not because of his driving, but because he wasn't driving, if that
Yeah.
makes
Look,
sense.
mum,
But
no hands. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't think I
Okay.
was a control freak till that, but there you go.
Okay. So that's always a bit of experience. And I tell you what, Kev, tell me about, because how has the BTEC 4 given you the confidence to expand your business with this aptly named company that you've got called Confident Drivers?
Well, basically, what it is because I'm into the coaching so much now, I've developed myself as a personal development coach. That's what I am. But using that, and obviously my wife Tracy, using her skills with the mindfulness and anxiety and stress, we've created the Confident Drivers website. But at the same time, you know, me owning websites and stuff, you know, it just doesn't comprehend. And I still pinch myself sometimes thinking how far I've come. But that's literally what we're doing. You know, this is what it gives you. It might give you something completely different to what I've got, but it's the journey that you take personally. And I personally know other people have done different things and gone on to work for different companies and stuff, but they wouldn't have been able to do that without doing the BTEC 4. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know, I know that, I mean, I should probably think I'll do a few more of these interviews, Kev, as we go along, because
Yeah.
I know that the people who have done the BTEC 4 with us, and I'll start off with our trainers because they're building the confidence to do these Facebook Lives.
Yeah.
You know, the benefits that they've got, and to be able to see their business grow, and that our ethos of it all being about road safety, raising standards and developing ADIs, and seeing what we started actually coming to fruition with the fact that people are growing because of what we've delivered to them. We haven't done it, but we've been the catalyst that's helped people develop, is really, for me, heartwarming. But what's even better is that it's rewarding for the people who've been on that journey.
The thing is, it's not just, yes, you deliver the course, or delivered the course to myself, and now I deliver the course. But the course is not about us. We give people the tools to go away and practice, and they'll find out what works, what doesn't work. It's very individual. Some things will never work for people because it just doesn't work, but it's how they can then develop their personal skills to be able to do it better. And that's what's one of the key skills from the BTEC, I feel. You know, it's so self-aware that you have to be self-aware, and you have to raise your own awareness of what's going on to make it work for you, which is really good, you know, because you don't, not like I came expecting to be told what to do, when to do it, but it's not like that. You go away, you practice, and you find out what works, what doesn't work.
Excellent. Okay, Kev, is there anything you want to add to this short audience with Kev Field?
Didn't think I'd ever hear that one, but no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just hope it helps other people. You know,
excellent.
Okay. Believe that they can do it.
All right, listen, guys and girls. Look, if you've enjoyed this short video I've done with Kev, look, send me a PM, because I've got a real special offer for you with the BTEC 4. And this special offer that I've got, there is so many added values and bonuses that I'm going to give you. But you've got to PM me. I'm not telling you what there is out there. What I am saying to you is that once it's gone, it's gone. So I guess you've got about 48 hours to get hold of me. And I'm shortly going to go to the gym. So that's a couple of the 48 hours already gone. So you got 48 hours. PM me if you want to know what I can offer you if you sign up for the BTEC 4 in Milton Keynes with Kev Field on June the 13th. Okay, this is just a one-off special offer for this course because I've interviewed Kev for it. Get hold of me, PM me, and I'll make you an offer that really you know, if you turn it down, you know, just think about where Kev's been and where he's come to. I think it's an offer that you enjoy. Okay, so give us a thumbs up or some hearts and loves and kisses, not for me, but for Kev, for being out there for everyone. That'd be really appreciated. And I wish you all a good evening. I'm going to go and sit in a jacuzzi somewhere. No, I'm going to Ballantyne's to the gym. So you should all be there. Okay, thank you, Sammy Taylor. Hey, she's banging in the hearts and kisses and loves. I've just got Caroline Kathleen says, I've just joined. Who are you? I'm sorry. We're on the way out, but you can always watch it on catch up, I would imagine. Okay, be good, everyone. Bye. Kev will blow your kisses.
Thanks, Graham.
Okay, take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.